Pre-pregnancy of turkey. I just do what feels right. 5 of these a day. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bailey if you're new here. You can tell by the title, today it is a what I eat in a day video. I've been really excited to do this video. I get a lot of questions on this. I've had an awesome bounce back after my pregnancy. I've been feeling amazing postpartum, and I really do owe it all to what I'm eating and consuming. And yeah, I'm just excited to share this with you guys. So take it lightly. I'm not a dietitian. I literally just did my own research and did a lot of experimenting in my younger years, and have found something that really works well for me, my hormones and everything. So take this lightly. If you do want to try it and it works out for you, definitely let me know, because I feel my very best eating this way. So anyway, let's jump right into the video. Good morning. It is pretty early still. So I'm running out the door to take Callan to daycare, and I want to show you guys what I'm eating, drinking so far. So I am fasting this morning, and my first thing in my body in the morning is always water and coffee. So I have a big Stanley. I don't even know which size this one is. The 40 ounce, yeah. So I drink probably 4 or 5 of these a day. I like to drink a full one straight off in the morning. It makes me feel good, puts water in my body first thing, and it just makes me feel great. Since I've been pregnant, I've carried that around with me every single day, and it's been the best thing ever. And then once I get some water in my system, I like to start out with a coffee. I've been giving myself the ability to drink 2 cups now that I'm not pregnant, but I like to keep it around 1 or 2. I don't normally add anything in my coffee except for a little bit of cream, and that's it. So I have my coffee and my water, and I'm running a little bit late, so we gotta hit the road. So this will be kind of a vlog style, because I just think it's more fun that way, and I want to take you guys along on the day as well, not just show you exactly what I'm eating. So I'll wrap you up here. So it is currently 9:22 now. I am leaving and heading to work here very soon. So I'm making a quick lunch. I do fast. I'll get more into that in a little bit, but I do intermittent fasting. So I am not eating breakfast, and I am packing my lunch. I'm not eating it anytime soon though. So I'm taking my lunch to work with me. What I'm making, I love huge salads. So like I said, I'm going to talk more about my fasting and why I do it, how I do it in a little bit once I get on the road. But I will show you my lunch. So every day I like to make a really big salad. Now don't get me wrong, some days I don't eat salads for lunch, but it is my favorite thing to make. So I have this huge glass bowl. I will say glass is the best way to go. Plastic Tupperware really does mess with your hormones, like heating it up in the microwave and stuff. So I choose glass. I use, no joke, like every bit of a half a head of lettuce, if not like the whole thing. I love a lot of lettuce. So I'll fill the whole bowl up. I have blue cheese crumbles, and my favorite is just this, I don't even know what this brand is called, but I get it from Aldi's. I don't know. I just use this one, and I buy like 2 at a time. I'm so obsessed. So anyway, there's that. And then I have this deli sliced honey turkey breast, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna eyeball it actually. I'll probably just do like 2 or 3 slices, depending. I think I'm gonna do 3 actually. They're pretty thick, but and then I'm just gonna cut them up on my little cutting board here. Nothing fancy. I will say I'm the world's worst at like trying to be creative when it comes to cooking, because I'm not good at it. Like I normally don't even cook. Jackson cooks, my fiance. But if I am cooking, I keep it very, very simple. So I have 3 little slices of turkey, and I'm gonna just pile them on. If I had some veggies, I would probably pile some of those on, but I really don't. We're kind of slim pickings. But I do have pepperoncinis. I mean, I guess that's a vegetable, but I do have some of these. So I'm gonna put these on there. I love pepperoncinis. They're like my favorite. So I do put a lot. And then also I have, this is gonna be like an Italian style salad if you haven't already picked that up. Then I have some hard salami. I have noticed with my hormones and being postpartum that putting more protein in my diet has been amazing. And I get that maybe that doesn't work for everybody. My word. Ugh. Okay. I get that that doesn't work for everybody, but it is something that I have found my body thrives really, really well off of a lot of protein. So any chance I can get to add protein in my diet, I'm doing so. Also, we have a new puppy and he's playing with a toy, so I apologize if that's annoying. But he's so cute and I'm not gonna take it away from him, so. Okay. And keep in mind, I do try to watch somewhat of what I eat, but I'm not super strict, and you're not gonna find like counting macros or calories on this channel. I'm sorry, but I just don't do that. So, if you're looking for that, this is the wrong channel. I'm not super strict. I give myself kind of what I want, but I also don't eat complete junk either. And I like to eat what makes me feel good. So there's that. I am gonna use this Olive Garden dressing. It's the Italian. It is the lower fat, I think, version. I don't know. The light version. But yes, I know, I'm well aware it's not healthy for you, but it's a dressing and it's better than consuming a cheeseburger. So anyway. I'm going to put this in a little to-go container. If I can get all of this opened, good grief. I feel like I ran out of everything this morning and I had to completely open all the new stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put some of this in a little, I probably will not use all that, but I'm going to bring it with me anyway. All right, so for my lunch, I have my big salad here, my dressing, and that's all I'm bringing. And then I am also gonna bring this pressed juice. It's the sweet citrus, apple, pineapple, lemon, and mint. And I'm gonna bring this. I like to have something like this on hand because I don't want to break my fast. I honestly don't want to eat until close to lunch or after, but if I need something to hold me over, this is my backup plan. I like to just have options, and that way if I'm like really hungry, I don't like end up having candy or something that's on hand. So I have this. It is 180 calories, which would definitely break my fast, but I'm just gonna have it, and if I don't have it before my lunch, I will have it like as a little afternoon pick-me-up. And then I also am going to bring one of these little RX bars. As you can see, it literally has the ingredients on it. They're super clean. This one's the coconut chocolate. I'm gonna bring this for a little afternoon snack as well if I need it, or I'll just have it like a little sweet something after my salad. who knows. But anyway, I'm gonna pack this up and we're gonna hit the road. I made it to work and I wanted to share some stuff really quick before I head in. So I not only wanted to share like what I'm eating today, but also like just what I'm consuming, not food wise, but like content wise as well. So I wanted to share some of the podcasts that I've really been into, and if you guys are interested, you can listen as well. So one of the big ones that I've been into is called Wake Up with Wesley, and I just love her. She's so soothing and holistic. She's a mother. I've just really been into her content lately, and I think I've shared her several times on my channel recently. So I love her and her content, so check out that podcast. It's called Wake Up with Wesley. The other one that I love is the Him and Her podcast, The Skinny Confidential. Him and Her, I love them. They're such an iconic couple, and they're just so easy to listen to. They're funny, and they're very, very informative. And they've had some people on their podcast that have talked about intermittent fasting, and that's a lot of the reason why, like several years ago, whenever I listened to those podcasts, it intrigued me, and I started doing my research then. And ever since, I've been hooked, and I love listening to that podcast. Another one that I like is the As For Me and My House podcast. It's a really cute, religious-based podcast. They're a really sweet couple, and they have a couple kids of their own. Melina, I think it's Siciotti, and she also has a YouTube channel, and I love watching her mom content. She is just very unique, takes a different spin on YouTube, and I love that she's religious. She shares her religion. She is just a really big inspiration to me, and I consumed so much of her content whenever I was pregnant. So yeah, that's just a couple of podcasts that I've been enjoying listening to, and I'll try to think of some other things, some other, you know, people and things that I like consuming throughout the day to share, because I really like when people give me new recommendations, and I feel like I always have some new ones. I feel like I'm pretty good at like discovering people. Maybe I'm not, but I feel like I am. So anyway, I'm gonna grab my lunch and my water and my bag and head on in. It's much later. It is 12:04 right now, and I have not ate yet today, so I am very hungry. I'm gonna get my lunch out. I haven't had my juice either. I ended up not being hungry enough to drink it, and my mindset is if I'm gonna consume the calories, I want it to be worth it, so I decided to just hold off. I did drink a couple things of my Stanley Cup, so I've had plenty of water, and then of course I had my coffee this morning. Anyway, I'm gonna put my dressing on my salad really quick and shake it up. You guys, this salad looks so freaking yummy. So today I'm not eating until 12. Some days I eat at 11, 11:30. Some days I don't eat until 2. I think it just depends on how I'm feeling, and I'm not too strict with myself. I just do what feels right. So I think it's just like everybody's diet is unique to them, so do what makes you feel good. I will go more into depth really quick about my intermittent fasting schedule and how I do it, because I do get a lot of questions on this. So I started doing this when I was in college, like early college years, whenever I was a server full-time and I was a student full-time. I had a manager at my old serving job that kind of taught me this, and he and his wife did personal training, and they were coaches, but also they did it themselves. So they were very, very intelligent, and I learned a lot from them. So I do intermittent fasting. I don't eat until lunchtime most days, sometimes later, and then I will have a big lunch, like a semi-healthy lunch, and then I won't eat again until a window of time between 6 and 8 o'clock, and then that's when I eat dinner, and then I don't eat again and until the next day at lunchtime. It's intermittent fasting, and it is what works for me. It makes me feel my very best. I'm gonna take a bite of this really quick because it looks so bomb. I mean, this salad is stunning. Back on topic. It allows me to listen to my body a little bit better and not just eat when I think I'm hungry, and it also allows me to stay at my desired weight. No, I'm not sharing what my weight is. I'm not going to share how much weight I've lost and how much I gained through my pregnancy. I think I have in the very beginning of my videos, but then I found that when I shared it on TikTok, people became obsessed and were very intrigued. And I don't think that that's something that you should fixate on. I think everybody's weight is different, and nobody should base their entire diet off of someone else. I don't agree with that. I think everybody's personal. But yes, I have been very lucky, I guess you could say, with being able to get my baby weight off and feel pretty much back to like my pre-pregnancy body. But I say lucky, I have been working really hard to do so as well, and by working hard, I've been eating decent and, you know, fasting pretty much every single day, getting my water intake, all of that good stuff. So if you want to do more research on intermittent fasting, I cannot stress enough how much it's allowed me to you know, live a good, healthy life. It helps my mindset. It makes me think clearly, more clearly. I just feel my best, you guys. I literally feel my best whenever I intermittent fast. So do your research, but I'm telling you from just personal experience, I've done it off and on for many, many years, and I love it. Also, my mom is doing it with me, and she sends me updates every day on how she's like consistently losing a little bit of weight each week, and how she's been feeling good, and how it's getting easier, and how much she's enjoying it. And so I love that. I love recommending it to my friends. And I mean, I don't know if you're not religious, this probably doesn't matter to you, but fasting is in the Bible, and it explains a lot and talks a lot about how fasting is important and why you should do it. And not so much so as like a diet. It doesn't explain it like that, but it does explain like why you should fast and like the purpose of fasting and how it's good for your soul and your mind. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. Another thing that I had heard, and it always stuck with me, why like fasting is so good and it also helps with your mindset, is because back in like the caveman ages, you weren't getting your food on a full stomach. Most of the time you were hunting for your own food, and your senses are more heightened whenever you're not stuffed to the core. Whenever you're hungry, think about like any animal species when they're trying to hunt for their food. you know, your senses are heightened, so you're thinking more clearly, you're moving more clearly. Now, I'm not talking about when you're starving, and there's a difference between starving yourself and fasting. So before you come at me with those comments, do your research. I'm not even talking about that because of course I'm eating a freaking salad with, it's the size of my head. Come on now. But yeah, anyway, it's just, there's so many scientific facts about why fasting is good for you. So do your own research, try it out, let me know if it works for you. But I am going to continue on eating my salad. I'll let you know if I finish it or not. I'm not sure. I probably will because I'm pretty hungry, but and then I'm gonna get back to work. Okay guys, it's 3:40 now. I've been running around like crazy getting a ton of stuff done, so I decided to have a little afternoon pick-me-up. I'm having that pressed juice and RX bar. What I love about these products is they have exactly what's inside of them on the front of the wrapper. So crazy ingredients. I like to keep it pretty simple, and these are super delicious. So having this, and I have to get back to work because I have a ton of stuff to get done before 5 o'clock. I made it home, and I'm gonna change my clothes really quick and do a little hair mask because I love doing hair masks on nights that I wash my hair. So I'm gonna change my clothes really quick, and then I'm gonna put this coconut oil, I just buy it by the jar, and I just rub this into my hair. I need to take off all my jewelry and everything first. Okay, I am doing this more like vlog style, so I just changed, and Jack is making dinner now, and I'm gonna put this coconut oil in my hair and let it set for a couple hours and then wash it out tonight, just as like a deep conditioner hair oil. And the trick is to not let it hit your roots, but just do the ends. So I'm gonna just glide it through. I basically just do like a glob about the size of maybe like a quarter, because I just don't want to get a ton because it is kind of hard to get out. And another thing, coconut oil really breaks out my face. That was something I used to use as a makeup remover, and I learned real quickly that it would clog my pores on my face really, really badly, and I can't use it. So I try not to let it touch my face, and I try not to let it touch like the top half of my hair, but I do the baby hairs and the front hairs, like the bottom, and I just carry it down to the root, make sure all the end pieces are saturated, and then after I get it keeps getting under my nails. After I get it completely covered, I will put it up in a slick bun. Like this, nothing crazy, and just let it set for a couple hours tonight before I take a shower. So that's all there is to it. We have my personal chef. We also got the dog's shock collars, all 3 of them. If you haven't watched my latest vlog, we got a new dog, and we've changed his name 3 times. It's fine. It's fine. Poor Nala. Never had a shock collar ever, and here she is. And this one's on the counter being crazy. He's watching his dad cook dinner, huh? I love you so much. You're so happy. He's such a happy boy. He's such a happy boy. Hi. Hi. We started the series Shameless, and I actually really enjoy it.
Do you enjoy it? I was wondering if
Yeah.
you liked it or not.
Yeah, I do. There's a couple parts in it that give me a little bit of anxiety. It's a very light, it's a very light show, and it is very humorous. What is it like? What is it similar to? American Pie.
Yeah,
It's a
just
series.
a lot trashier.
Well, like, American Pie is not, it's like college, right?
American Pie's about high school.
High school, okay.
Well, the movie starts in high school at East Great Falls High.
But this is a series about a family, like a homeless family, and that's why it gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Most people have watched Shameless.
No, I've never heard of it before.
Alright,
Make a
take a
bet.
poll in the comments
Because I've never...
and let us know how many people have actually watched Shameless, because it's been out for years.
Yeah, but I've never seen it. And I feel like I'm pretty, on track with the new shows.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Callan's being such a good boy. Yeah, you are. We're having breakfast for dinner if you haven't gathered.
Breakfast quesadillas.
Way to go. I'm just gonna sleep like shit. That's gonna stink. Oh, what was I doing? Oh. Ketchup and mustard.
I don't
We
know.
have about five meals that we filter. I mean, like, we eat more than that, but
We eat more than that, but our
five that
faves.
are like our faves.
Our 5 faves. This is one of them.
Breakfast for dinner, but like in specific, breakfast quesadillas with these potatoes. And then Philly cheesesteaks, which we had last night. This breaded chicken.
Fried chicken.
What's the other one?
With new potatoes and
Steak.
Steak. of
You've
course.
like mastered a good steak.
And then street tacos or something of that nature.
Oh, let me get out of your way.
Please get out of my way. Just look for you though. What are you eating, Saturday?
You can watch it at the TV. Or eat it at the TV.
Watch it on TV.
So, maybe not for everybody, but it works for me. How when you limit yourself to eat certain times of the day, and like windows of the day, you can pretty much eat whatever you want and still lose weight.
Well, I mean, you can't sit there and eat, 20 cookies and then
I've explained it throughout the day. Like how I had a salad for lunch and like all of that. Like I didn't eat breakfast. There are tricks to it, but like this just goes to show, like this quesadilla, it's not the healthiest. It's fine though. Like I don't eat like this every day, but
yeah, it's definitely not the healthiest.
But it's better than, this is what works for me.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Cal, you ready to go to the living room? Come on, dude. Wow.
Oh my word.
You wanna say hi to the YouTubes?
He already did. He's been smiling.
Hi.
He's been smiling.
You gonna smile at them? Nah, you don't wanna hang out with them fools. Come on.
Delicious. Okay, it's almost 7 o'clock. I ate half my quesadilla.
swear, I drink like 3 of these when I get home.
I do too. I drink a lot at night.
I don't know why.
Me either, actually. I mean, I drink a lot during the day too. I really should, like, I wish I could tally them. Like, honestly. Because I lose count. But I drink a lot of them.
I drink 2 of those a day.
They say 3 is a gallon.
But then I feel like I drink another 2 or 3 at home every night. It's crazy.
Yeah, they say three of them, right? Is that the right math? Because it's 40 ounces.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Hey
it's
Siri, how many ounces are in a gallon?
1 liter.
128 fluid ounces. So
No, how many liters? It's 3.
How many liters are in a gallon?
3. Knew it.
Yes,
3. This is 1 liter.
So basically, yeah, almost 4 of those, or a little less than 4 is a gallon.
I can't remember where I read this, but I think it's like a known thing that the human body should get a gallon of water a day.
That's like being healthy. That's like really healthy, yes.
Well, like I think like your body, it doesn't require that, but like to be at most optimal state,
Did you know?
you should consume a gallon.
Did you know that your stomach can only hold a gallon of stuff at one time?
No.
That's what you never heard, like the milk gallon challenge,
Oh.
where you gotta sit there and chug a gallon of milk in one sitting. You can't do it. It would hurt. I couldn't ever do it. It would make me throw up.
Yeah, I couldn't either. Milk's too heavy. We're doing our evening cleanup and taking our vitamins. I didn't take my vitamins.
I already took mine.
Okay.
What are you doing?
The vitamins I take. Prenatal vitamins. I should probably take postnatal, but I just still take these. I take...
Well, your OBGYN said to keep taking those.
Yeah. I've always taken prenatals because of like, it helps with hair growth, nail growth, all that. But this is the brand I take. I actually took, the capsules looked different when I was pregnant. The ones that I took, they were big and like red. I don't know what the difference is, but they both have folic acid in them, which is what you want when you're looking for a prenatal. Yeah, and in my opinion, these are the best. Then, I take the Nutrafol postpartum. Just purchased these. Don't even know if they work yet, but I've heard so much about them. You take 4 capsules once daily with a meal. And they say you should take up to 3 to 6 months of the bottle. Like, you should basically subscribe to it, because they say like in 3 months you'll see a drastic change with your hair. I don't have a ton of hair breakage from my like being postpartum, but I'm just nervous that I might, and I want to be ahead of it. And also I just want my hair to grow. I cut my hair, I think last year. I'll insert a picture actually. Last year at this time my hair was like up here, like didn't even touch my shoulders, and it's grown significantly. So anyway, I'm taking 4 of those. That's what it calls for, and a postpartum, or no, a prenatal. And it takes everything in me to swallow all these. Ugh. I am a huge sweets person, especially at night, and I don't always like to have sweets before I go to bed, but sometimes I just cannot kick the craving. And my favorite is this endangered species chocolate. I buy this from Hy-Vee, or you can get it from Dierberg's, and it's just, as you can see, tart raspberries and dark chocolate. 72% cacao. It's fairly natural. I mean, it's way better than eating like a candy bar, Reese's, Oreo balls. If you guys watch the vlogs, you know that we were eating a ton of those in my pregnancy. So I just enjoy this. I don't know why, I've always loved raspberry. So that is a favorite of mine. But I'm not having one tonight because I'm not really craving one. Okay, I just got done giving myself a quick little blowout and put some Aquaphor on my skin, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. Callan is asleep. Jackson is actually putting up our electric fence barrier for the dogs. We're getting little, I say shock collars, don't freak out. They're not gonna like really hurt the dogs, but it's gonna be enough to hopefully scare them where they won't run out into the road or in the woods, because when all three of them go out together, they just do not listen. So Jackson is installing that now. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But anyway, hopefully this vlog answered some of your all's questions on intermittent fasting. And I definitely suggest, and if you do try it, let me know how it goes for you. I have had really good results and I feel my best doing it. So try it out. What are you doing, Goose? No. Yeah, anyway, I think that's gonna be all for this vlog. Sorry it was kind of boring. I don't eat crazy or super healthy or any certain way, but hopefully you gained some insight on this. So anyway, if you liked this video, you should give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you guys really soon in my next video.